Every year, or every other year rather, during the summer, my family and I, we like to throw family picnics or family gatherings or barbecues. And I always just love making all the food, smelling the food. It just smells wonderful and just being there with family. And one of my favorite dishes that I like to prepare is deviled eggs. Now, I learned how to make deviled eggs back when I was probably about 13 or 14. My mom, she helped me make them. And I love the way that she makes them, but I add my own little twist to them. And so today I'm going to teach you how to make my famous, my most delicious deviled eggs. And if you follow these 6 easy steps that I have for you, you will be able to create my famous deviled eggs. Now, the first step that you're going to want to do is to gather all your supplies. Step 2 is to wash your hands. Step 3 is to boil the eggs and prep the eggs. Step 4 is to make the mixture. Step 5 is to fill the eggs and add your finishing touches. And step 6 is to refrigerate and enjoy. Now, when gathering all your supplies, the first supply that you're going to need is soap. Soap is the most important part of this. You're also going to need 1 pot filled with water. You're going to need some eggs, which are right here. You're going to also need a knife, right here, a spoon, and a fork. You're going to need a bowl. You're going to need a plate. You're going to need paprika. You're going to need Miracle Whip. You're going to need mustard, some sugar, and some relish. Now, for step 2, you're going to need to wash your hands. Now, washing your hands is very important because it kills germs. So, my suggestion is to go ahead and use some antibacterial soap, whether it's the store-bought brand or Dial or whichever. And if you don't have any soap handy, go ahead and use some hand sanitizer, which I'm going to use today. And while you're washing your hands, you're going to want to use warm water that helps kill germs. And while you're washing, sing the alphabet twice. That way you know that your hands are clean. And after you dry your hands, you are ready for step number 3, which is to boil the eggs. Now, boiling the eggs is a longer process, so it's going to take about 15 to 20 minutes to go ahead and get your eggs boiled. So while you're boiling the eggs, go ahead and gather the rest of your supplies so that you can prep to make your deviled eggs. And I'm going to tell you, deviled eggs are the best when I make them. Step 4, and I think this is the best part about making deviled eggs because it's fun and it's messy, you get to get your hands dirty, and it's just an exciting part about making deviled eggs. And the first part, after you boiled your eggs and took the shell off of it, you're going to want to go ahead and cut your eggs in half. And once you cut the egg in half, you just want to use a sharp knife. Don't use a dull one, but cut the egg in half. And once you do that, you're going to want to put the yolk inside the bowl. Now, I already have some pre-made mixture here, and I'll show you what it looks like in just a few moments. And after you cut the egg, you want to cut it vertically. Put the yolk in the bowl. And you're going to want to take one of these forks, and you're going to want to mash your yolk so that it's all mashed up. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to cut the egg vertically and put the yolk inside the bowl. And after you cut the egg vertically, mash your yolk. And then you're going to want to add the rest of the ingredients. You want about a half a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half of Miracle Whip. So just take a little bit, or however much you like, and put it in there. Then I want to put a little bit of mustard in there. I've never been the measuring type, so I just go ahead and squeeze a little bit of mustard. And take a little bit of relish. And just put like a handful of relish in there. Not too much. You don't want it too pickled relishy, that'd be nasty. And you want to add a little bit of sugar. Now, I like mine sweet, so I'm going to add as much sugar as I like to put in there to give it that sweet flavor. And you want to stir well. And once you're done stirring, then you want to go ahead on to step number 5, which is to fill the eggs and add the finishing touches. Now, after you've mixed it up good, just take a little bit and fill your eggs with it. Your egg will look just like that. And fill up the next egg, just like that. And adding the finishing touches would be to add paprika to it. Now, paprika just gives it that red flavor that we all like, and that's what the deviled egg will look like. I have a whole plate over here, and to show you what they all look like on a platter after you're done spreading them out. And once you're done filling the eggs, you want to go ahead and refrigerate and enjoy. And refrigerating is not a requirement, but I like my deviled eggs cold, so I always put them in the refrigerator before I eat them. And enjoy. Deviled eggs, my deviled eggs will melt in your mouth, and they are just completely, they're yum. I love them, I love making them, and I love eating them. And now that you've mastered the art of making deviled egg, now you can make them for any family function, or you just make them at home. And if you follow those 6 easy steps, such as gathering your supplies, washing your hands, boiling the eggs, making your mixture, filling the eggs, and adding your finishing touches, and refrigerating and enjoy, you will have the best deviled egg that you've ever had in your entire life. I guarantee you. Thank you.